Hey guys, so WhatiF here, and welcome back to NASCAR 21 Ignition. Yeah, I know, I'm surprised I'm coming back to this. Not because I enjoy the game, no. That's a stretch. That's not even a part of the conversation. But I thought to myself, what other way can I milk playing this game? And I thought, what other way to do it than to expose how broken the difficulty is and how wildly varied it is from track to track. So this is kind of a meme series. Part of the career mode, but kind of like its own entity. So we might get multiple races per part where I'm running in last, and we're going to try to trim that shit out as much as we can to move on to the next thing, but that's the theme. So the settings, this is going to be a terrible idea. And I got music on standby, so I am fully aware. I will only be mad if I probably wreck a lot. But difficulty is on extreme. Everything else is off. The ABS is on, and traction is on. I'm going to put on high. So that's what we're going to do. So with that, we're going to start our new career. And I was thinking about this on what car I wanted to pick. Because in one of the updates it says the higher end team, like the higher end cars, have more horsepower or perform better. So I'm gonna go with Joe Gibbs. That is, I think, the second highest rank in the game, or tied with it. With actually, it's higher than Hendrick, surprisingly. But yeah, it's that and Penske, which are the two highest. So I'm hoping this one will be good. Again, I'm going with the 20 just because there's more paint schemes available. So that's really the only reason why. Is I'm hoping that the speed thing factors in, because we can kind of see what we're up against, or see how we stack up, or how different the car is versus a race now and career mode cars. So that will be fun. So yeah, we'll drive for Joe Gibbs. Yes, I'm fine with my career mode. All right, I don't know what name I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have to think about it. I like that. Wait, no, let me alter it. There we go. I like that. I think that represents me pretty well. We got two first names as our first name, and then our last name. We got like 3 names. That's all right. Sure. All right. With that said and done, we'll just jump into the 500 and see if we can manage to pull off something magical with all this. Off turn 4, this might be slightly better than the first one, but I don't think it's much better. 46.9, and this will be a 40. That was like a tenth of a second better. And it's 12th. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what we can do. I'm glad Kurt's 11th. I'm always happy to see Kurt running up there. Also, this is going to be 30 laps, obviously, with the 15% race length. There shouldn't be any pitting, so it should be just a clear-cut type of stop. That is the game lagging. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Okay, it's good now. I guess we'll just kind of jump straight into it. So, yeah, I don't think it'll be too hard to get up to the front, at least as far as I know. I just have to be careful and not die on the start. But, yeah, anything's up for grabs. I do think with having the steering assist, not the steering assist, the traction on high, it made my car slower, I think, in qualifying. I don't know if that's true or if I'm just imagining things, but it certainly felt that way. So I don't know if that's true. But we're right here with Kurt, right here with the main pack. We got to the inside, no problems, so that's always nice. Now we'll just try to strategize our way to the front. Hopefully Kurt, don't you... Okay, that's... No. Okay. Alright. I was going to say I wanted to go 3 wide, but I know this game. I know how it acts. I know what it wants me to do. I'm not going to do it. There's... Oh... How do I get... How does that happen? Oh. How do I bump someone and wreck myself? How does that happen again? How? What? I'm gonna wreck on the start now because it's gonna turn me to the right. No, it didn't. Okay. Well, poor Kurt got annihilated for no reason at all, but we'll just continue on like nothing ever happened. The inside of Larson. Well, Chase Elliott. You know what? You know what? Why not? Why not just cut the track? You know, the game doesn't want to respect boundaries or enforce limits. What? Fuck it. There's going to be so many other chances in the season where the game's going to screw me and put me in last and not going to have anything happen. I might as well just go ahead and do that. Why not? Is this game really worth trying to be like, oh, let's be extra super duper realistic and not mess up anything? No, I'm just going to just cheese it. Well, as much as I can. I'll still drive the road courses like they're supposed to and not just like drive off the track or anything. Well, I'm asking to die. That was like very close to death. That's like just, I don't know, one thing that's annoying. Hitting like the bumper, like sometimes like that first yellow, it was so odd how the car just wrecked from that. Where is Kurt though? That's my question. I can't believe I wrecked him. Like the one person I spun out, it had to have been Kurt. Like why? Like my heart can't go out towards him enough, and I do that to him. How am I ever gonna get his love and admiration if I can't even like race around him properly? Should get the run here off turn 2 to get to the inside of Byron. No. Okay, maybe having the steering on, not the steering, geez, the traction on high, maybe that does reduce the speed. I don't know if that's even true. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but it feels like it. Because when I was practicing, I had it on medium, and I got to lead, and I was able to easily kind of just hold them off throughout the rest of the race. But we're going to lead our first laps in our first start. Nico Robinson to the lead. And now we'll just kind of try to block. It finally happened. Me and Kurt are 1-2. Oh, that's a beautiful thumbnail opportunity. Post editor, what if that? You better use it, or else I'm going to be very upset because that's not going to happen very often with Kurt running up front. So in this game, so I'm happy he's up here. Anyways, back to blocking. Don't know what's going on behind me, but they just got 3 wide, and now it's just me and Stenhouse chilling. I'm sure they'll catch me, but it was certainly bizarre for that brief period of time. Also, I don't think it goes without saying that it's really fucking obnoxious that I have to constantly keep pressing this. I want to make a comparison. It's like if you're on the road and you're driving, you know, you look to your side mirrors and you look at your rear view. That's what you're supposed to do. This game, it is basically you're driving and you look like that. That is this game. Like, who is driving on the road? And they just have to turn their head all the way around to see who's behind them. Nobody does that. And why? This game, oh boy, I don't know. Let's just resume. Well, that fucked me up. That's really unfortunate. So, yeah, the game didn't like me talking shit about it, about not having mirrors. But it's okay. We should be able to get back to the front. Keyword is should, but I don't think it will. Oh, look at Byron making some big moves. That's cute. So we'll get a drive from him, and then we'll try to slingshot past him. Stenhouse, please don't chop me. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, we got the run. Inside. Okay. Okay, I see what you did. No. Ha. Oh my god, how the fuck does that even happen? Whatever, we survived. That's all that matters. Get the run on Kurt, go to the high side. I'm afraid to even bump him because I'm afraid that I'm gonna wreck doing that. So I'm hoping this would not be a bad idea. Yeah, as of right now, we really, I didn't even look at the leaderboard. It's all wrong. Why am I 8th? This game can't even get the fucking leaderboard right. Like, what kind of fucking bullshit is that? It's honestly incredible how bad this game is. Like, I mean, I didn't think it could get more pathetic, but it can't even keep track of the fucking leaderboard. That's new. That's new. Well, all that was for nothing. I guess I never would have thought. I can't even trust I truly can't trust anything with this game. Like, it's just unbelievable. Well, this is very boner deflating. I mean, we're going for the lead, but we're not really. I guess, how did we go a lap down? Am I a lap down? How many laps down am I? I don't know. I guess we'll never figure that answer out, but we got a good top 10 on our hands. Hooray. This is really awkward because Stenhouse is going for the lead. Byron, I'm kind of giving Stenhouse a chance to take the lead from that. Or never mind, okay, he just goes right behind him. Oh well. We got lap traffic, that could play a factor. Maybe we can have Stenhouse win the Mickey 500. Oh boy, that is a moving chicane 2x2. Okay, that was pretty dangerous. And that just screwed up everyone. And I don't know where... Okay, Byron's leading. What? I really want Stenhouse to win. Please, that would just make this race more perfect, or if that's even a word. I wonder why the field is so spread out. I mean, I know I got sideways in the tri-oval there, hitting the yellow line. I don't know if that stacked things up, or I don't know. It's just weird. It's even in a 30-lap stint. Usually, there's still a big chunk of cars around everyone. So I don't know what the case is, but unfortunately, Byron is still leading. And we don't like that here. Kyle almost turned me right there on the... This game is so broken. This patch somehow made it worse. Like, it fixed the vibration. But now the leaderboard doesn't even work. Like, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck up the running order? I don't know, but the game has found new levels of media in this medium of video gaming to break things further. And also Stenhouse is leading, so this is, if anything, this makes the race worthwhile just to see him win. So I'm hoping that continues. But yeah, otherwise, if he doesn't win, then all of this will be a lost cause. Like, is this game at this point now where I can't even run yellows and it breaks the game? Like, is that really the what we have to do? That's what we gotta resort ourselves to. That's so sad. It's so damn sad. Also, Stenhouse is on the outside, so that's not good. I don't really want that to happen. Oh, he's getting passed by. Also, we got random lap cars in the mix of this too that caught back up to this main pack, I think. So that's another caveat to this race. Now Stenhouse is falling back, so it's like he doesn't want to win. It's like he just doesn't want to win the greatest race. I can't stand it when they go off the track like that. I feel like they're gonna turn me. I guess I'm 2 laps down. When did that happen? I thought that happened only when you pit sometimes, but now it happens when the yellow comes out. Well, that's really disappointing. Also, Byron's drafting me, which is kind of infuriating because that just makes it easier for him to win. Yeah, he just pulled away. Okay. What a weird 500. This is really the perfect way to break this game, is just to have a really goofy, broken first race that shows, like, some of the key aspects of why this game is so stupid. Well, we'll bring it home in a top 10. Sure. Or we're not a lap down. I guess we were on lead lap. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Well, let me go around one more time. Also, I think because the race ended for Byron and Stenhouse, that like brake-checked Kyle Busch, and that's why he's so far back. Oh my god, what a mess. We'll bring it home 7th, I guess? I don't even know what to say. Why is Kyle Busch pitting? Wasn't he a lap down, or was he not? I don't even know. Yeah, we were a lap down. Well, isn't that just great? Only 6 people on lead lap. How that happened, I don't know. Well, do we have time for a bonus race? I don't really know. I guess we'll find out in editing, but yeah, that was about what I expected, to get robbed of a win. They're not going to really come very often in this season because of the difficulty. So I don't know why the camera's shaking. I could do that too. You know, I can do that too. We're in a Jason Bourne film. Why not have the camera shake? This game. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Let's just move on. Well, now I know I get 4 legacy points for finishing 7th. Still wish I knew like what the numbers totaled up to, or like how that like is totaled in, because I remember finishing 15th once, I didn't get anything. Now I get 4 for finishing 7th, so I don't know. Like, I know if you win you get 19, so I don't know. I just need to understand. I can't get invested in a leaderboard if I don't know the rules and the math behind the number shits. Alright, I'll be back when I edit all this and see if we got time for bonus race. We're back. We got bonus race time. Barely. A couple minutes to the good. I'll stop delaying, but yeah. So we're going to the Daytona road course. Here's our settings, the same as usual with all this. Now the only thing I forgot to change is in the actual career mode. There's the settings. So we got 2 settings. One that you can adjust. You can adjust some of it in the main menu, and then you can adjust some of it in this menu. So it's very confusing. Why it shouldn't be like that. But we're going to turn NASCAR rules off for the road course so I can actually put in a proper qualifying time, so I don't get like my whole lap like dinged for just touching a curb or something ridiculous. Like, it is just pathetic how sensitive that all that stuff is. So we'll apply the changes. We'll do all that. We're good. Now let's jump into qualifying, and hopefully we should have a relatively decent start. And I'm going to have some snacks, because this is going to probably take me a while just to go through all this. So, yeah, I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch here. I took the cereal out because I'm eating it, and I haven't had it in a while. I figured this would be like a good like food thing to have before work, so I thought, oh, might as well get it. And that's the story behind why I got it. Okay, I could definitely feel the car being faster. I mean, I'm not getting through the gears at the same rate that I am before. Oh, thanks for the black flag, because I'm just trying to turn the car around, but yeah, I definitely noticed it being a lot faster. So, I mean, they said that in the patch notes, and I guess it's good to know that the Gibbs cars are faster than a Rick Rare one, so that's good. Mainly because when I was practicing, is it this part of the track? Yeah, when I get to this part of the track, my max speed would be like 120. I can go like 122, it looks like. So, that's interesting. But yeah, it definitely is faster because my braking points are a little off, so I gotta get used to that now. Alright, let's try this corner again and see what kind of speed we can get. Yeah, like, we're definitely a little bit quicker, because before we would be kind of redlining at that corner around 118 miles an hour. I would always have to go up in the 3rd gear, but 2nd gear actually goes a little bit further, so I'm going to assume that's the update change, so alright, we're learning together, folks. That's about the best lap I can kind of get. I don't want to go any further, but 152, that should put us into the next round comfortably, I would imagine. No, I was wrong. 18th, okay. Jeez, a 159, good lord. Damn. Well, at least we'll start 18th, we're not going to be last, so that's a plus. Leave it to my game to crash. But I'm just... Can this game do anything right, man? Come on! Hopefully... Is it good? Like... Or is it going to restart me from the beginning? It's going to restart me from the beginning. Oh, great. Now I think qualifying is going to go all fucked up now because of that. Why does this happen to me? Why can't this game just work? It can't even be played right. Well, let's try this again. That's even more weird. Why did it not save my qualifying? This game is so weird. I can't even explain it. What? Come on. Come on, game. I get it, I hit the curb, but is that really the result I get for that? Is death? Oh my god, I got no words. I have no words. That was just pure comedy. Alright, I'm not gonna get any faster than a 150. That's like that's damn near pole time from what I've seen, so that we should be able to go to the next round. Good. Actually by a lot. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, well, on to the next round. This should be better than our previous lap, and it is. 151.6. Really only got like one more lap around to properly put in a lap time. This will probably be my last lap, but we should be starting up near the front. The qualifying glitch isn't a thing anymore, so you don't really got to worry about that. Where if you don't qualify outside in like the top 12, even if you qualify like I guess where I was gonna run originally at 18th, it would put me last. So that's not a thing anymore. Also, my car is fixed after I barrel rolled, so I mean that's nice. I don't know if that was in the update thingy or what, but that's nice. So yeah, if we can just get the game to not crash, that would be really appreciated. Yeah, I don't think this would be better than the previous lap. Nope. 151.8. We'll just skip to the next session. That should put us comfortably in the top 5. I think. I could be wrong. Okay, it's pull. Alright. God, I hope the game didn't change my difficulty or something. I can't trust this game for anything, so I'll have to check afterwards. Because I remember them running like 150 flats. I don't know what's different in this run. Corey LaJoy's 11th. I just saw that, so that's wild. I mean, this is good. I mean, if we could just get through turn 1, lap 1, I think we'll be able to win. Also, this is all in real time, too. You know, when I get a NASCAR game, I don't want to play, I don't want to race. Like, why is the NASCAR interrupting my frame dippage? I want, oh my god. I want NASCAR with the side. I want frame dippage and game stoppage with the side of my NASCAR, please. That's what I was trying to say. My brain couldn't do it. I'm so mentally like frustrated because holy shit. Why is it? Why do we have the end of race? What? Okay, now it's just green flag. Okay, well that was about as bizarre of a start as I possibly could imagine. Truex is gonna take the lead from me. Yeah. Well, we're clear of everybody else, so that's good. I'm afraid of being near him because I don't know what the hell the AI are gonna do half the time. Didn't mean to hit him. I don't want to bump and run him. I really just want to make a clean frickin' pass. I have one car to worry about, and I'm gonna make it a big hassle. But yeah, I think when we get to that last, oh my god, I'm choking. I got something stuck in my throat. I'm like mentally and physically dying at the seams, just trying to do this damn race. Also, I noticed Justin Haley's third. Why? I must have saw that in the qualifying thing, so that's really bizarre. But we just gotta get to that last corner, and then we can do our chicane assault on them, because they always slow up through there. So that's our big opportunity to gain some time. Also with the tire run too, I think that should affect them as well, but I don't know how extreme that is. And obviously everything's kind of hard to predict because this car is a lot faster. Don't know why the car did that, but alright. We'll just go around another lap and try it again. Okay, let's try this again. Slow down. There we go. Now the trick to this, I want to try to clip that curb a little bit to kind of get a good launch off the corner. didn't really work there, but yeah. Oh, great! Now we're gonna have the crew chief talking about us pitting every lap now. Is this game just trying to make me not play it? Like, why? Everything is just being obnoxious today. Yeah, Truex is just completely checked out from the whole field. I don't know what the hell he's using, but he's pulling off some wild lap times. We were only able to gain like a second through the last chicane. That's kind of normal, but everywhere else on the track, he is just pretty much destroying me. And unfortunately, there's just not a whole lot to talk about because I'm just by myself trying to run him down, as the leaderboard has an absolute seizure because it goes off of proximity and not about the cars near me. I'm trying to catch him. I'm just too far back. Even getting through this like last corner here, it's still not enough. So I don't know what more I can do other than be more aggressive, but that just leaves me to making more mistakes. So I don't know. I'm just hoping maybe the tire work kind of kicks in for them and maybe I can catch them that way. I guess I don't know. Okay, now that lap we gained like a second on them, so maybe the tire wear thing is starting to affect them a lot more than now. Also, the frames dipped at like the worst part there, so the game tried. But yeah, yeah, we're closing in. We may got a shot at this after all. Really didn't gain anything that lap, maybe about a tenth or so, but definitely nothing severe. Yeah, we close in through that, part of the track again. It's been very gradual up to this point, but yeah, we're definitely closing in. We just gotta continue to keep hitting our marks because he's definitely slowing down, and that's our chance to pounce. We're basically right there. Didn't really think that's gonna be possible earlier in the race, just because he just pulled away from us pretty easily. But it does seem like the tire effect is pretty strong, at least on the road course side of things. I don't know what's going to be like at other tracks. I've done a little bit of racing on this game since I finished like the career mode stuff for the channel a while ago. But really haven't done like every race to know like the ins and outs of this game's inner workings. Because really I just didn't feel like it was worth the time. But I thought, might as well come back to this. I'm in this hole where this is the only thing that will get me the most optimal views, so that's kind of sad. More so for myself because I never diversified my channel hard enough. But that's where we're at, and yeah, so I have to. I feel like it is just a curse at this point with how bad this game is. Just want to get through here and not screw anything up. Perfect. We're there. We are so close. A second and a half back, and we gained so much time through the last corner. It's like about a second almost. Just got to be very careful entering this corner because the car does like to get very free. So I'm just letting it kind of roll and coast a bit. Yeah, that was another good launch off the corner. We gain a couple of tenths. We close in. Now we got 3 to go. And we're just a little bit closer. Also, I completely forgot that Bell won this race in real life. I kind of forget that his win here was pretty much a farce just because they threw out a yellow when Chase had a big lead. Because they thought there was rain when there really wasn't. And it was just a really big manufactured yellow to bunch up the field. And it's kind of disgusting. Pretty disgusting approach. And I just remember, I don't know what the hell happened afterwards. I think people pitted. Bell had fresher tires than Logano, I think, by the end of the race. Something happened. I just remember it being very just farcical. It was very forgettable because I even before I started recording, it just kind of hit me now. So I guess that kind of shows just how random it is. So that'll be kind of cute if we can win this race like what we did in real life or in the real world. So that would be nice. It would be quite cute. And I didn't even really mention I have a different paint scheme because the game changes that for you to match the corresponding real life one. So that's cute. Okay, we're just going to be very careful through here. Ooh, got a little sideways, but I was trying to not, like... I knew I cut that corner, so I was trying to let off a little bit just to give the car a little bit of a... I didn't want to cheese it. I don't want to cheese the lead like that. But yeah, I kind of just gave that lead away right there just because I didn't really nail that last corner good. So I'll catch you around next time by, and we'll try that again and make sure we do it right. Got through that chicane without too much of a problem. I don't know. We have to really nail this corner, or else we're really not going to have any other chance to pass him except for that last one. It's so hard because the car gets very floaty. So I want to try to... Yeah, you see, it wanted to kick out right there. I kind of fucked that corner up. Ugh, God damn it! I'm gonna really screw this. I'm gonna really screw myself out of this win, aren't I? Well, yeah, I mean, as you saw, it's white flag time, and I mean, I'll try my damnedest, but I want to just kind of put myself in position for that last corner. That's really the biggest part of the track where I know I can gain a lot of time, but I can't let him get too far ahead of me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like we're right there. Like, this has been honestly really good in terms of just the battling and trying to reel him in. That's been like really good. So that's been fun. I gotta get closer to him though. Like, I think I'm just too far back. Obviously, blowing the corner like that doesn't fucking help. Yeah, I can feel it too. Like, my car has really gotten bad with the handling. Yeah, I just think we're too far back. I got close. Damage isn't on, so that's not really a factor. So can't even really use that as the excuse. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to send it in that last corner within the track limits. I don't want to, like, you know, cheat. Just want to get through these corners. Not too much of a problem. Perfect. That was actually really good. I actually kind of gained a little bit of time through there. I just can't Jimmy Johnson it. That's the other problem. Also, it's getting really hard to get through that last corner, too, because the car is getting really floaty, so I have to back it up a lot more. Okay, here we go. The big deciding point. And, oh, we got through that really good. Oh, we got through that really good. Go, 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 go. Yes! Yes! Wow! I'll take it! Joy! Honest to God, joy from the game! It finally happened! It took so long! I probably corner cut it that last corner. We'll check the replay, but I think I corner cutted it. Whatever. We did something. We had fun. We had honest to God fun. It took the game to crash, frame droppage, but god damn it, we had fun. Alright, here's the last corner. We got through that part just fine. Now this... we got through that wide. Honestly, that was not nearly as bad as I thought. I mean, we hit the curb, but that was not that bad. I thought I cut it way more. I mean, our car got up in the air. I can't believe we had fun. That was good. Like, that was really fucking I mean, granted, the tire were kind of kicked in for us right at that very end, but if that was like a longer race or something, it probably would have happened. It just took taken longer, but yeah, the AI were really competitive. Like, that's... I'm in disbelief that I had fun. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, we're gonna have such a rough season. I know it's gonna be brutal, so I'll take it. So move on, and attend to my phone to bloopage because apparently I am very popular right now. Next part's gonna be rough because Homestead's gonna be. I mean, it should be just we should be running just last with extreme difficulty, but with the car being a little bit better in terms of like the speed. Because we're in a high-end team, maybe we'll do better, but, I mean, it only seemed like it gained us a couple extra miles an hour, so I don't think it's going to change our perception of the game or anything, so I don't think it's going to really matter. But hey, we're the point leader. Nico Robin Simp only led one lap, and I guess I didn't lead any at Daytona, so that's unfortunate, but yeah. poor William Byron just got completely cut out of a potential win because I think he started on pole or outside front row pole. I don't even know, but whatever. We got to win. I'll take it. Let's wrap this part up. Big shout out to my 2-3 Patreon supporters: Adair Reynolds, Kamikazegames, Ronnie Lazzarine, David Chan 15, NASCAR Bailey Tater, Golf King 100, EmilioBebzer, Mexican Link 1986, Mark Harman, and Jason Hellman for a donation again. I can't thank you guys enough for being really awesome and supporting the channel like you have been. And also welcome, Jason. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of the Patreon club in the shout out. So hello. I'm back to making semi-regular videos so you can get them shout outs. So I'll do my best. Hi. I'll do it for me. We might have multiple races in the next part because I don't think we're going to really do anything at Homestead. Same thing with Vegas, and probably the same thing with Phoenix. We might have multiple. This might be the trend of like multiple races in a part because I'm not gonna. Because I want to see how dumb this game can get with just keeping it on extreme difficulty no matter what, and seeing just how broken it can get, or just how much races just can be filler and just cut out and just be out. That's just. I gotta throw something different to this non-career mode thing by that element. So, I'm trying. It's almost impossible to make videos on this game, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm getting emotional. Okay, I'll get going. I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.